Hey all you gamers out there, welcome back to another episode of Damage Meter. I'm your host Matt Jarbo. Today's episode takes place for all the gaming news between April 22nd and April 28th, 2012. There's a lot to go through, so let's get right into it here. Nintendo posts their first annual loss since going public. Nintendo has posted their first loss since becoming a public company in 1962. The company blames the recent price cuts on the 3DS and the strong performance of the Japanese yen in the current markets, reducing their overseas profits. Nintendo has also suffered from lackluster launch sales figures for the 3DS, saying that they could not recover from a sales slump of the 3DS consoles in Europe and the United States in the early fiscal year. Nintendo expects the 3DS to be profitable by the next financial year, banking on decreasing production costs to bring the cost of the 3DS down in price. Rayman Legends announced, after an internal trailer and screenshots of the game were leaked through a survey, Ubisoft has officially announced a sequel to Rayman Origins. The trailer shows off a number of features specific to the Nintendo's Wii U console and can be viewed on YouTube. The game will feature a fantasy setting with the Rayman twist and, like Origins, will include local multiplayer co-op. Sony has announced that they have no plans to include game studios in their planned layoffs. The 10,000 job loss will be spread over their television, sales, marketing, and chemical divisions. Sony intends to focus their operations on digital imaging, phone, and games in an attempt to stem losses. Former employees of stalker development studio GSC Game World have formed a new studio called Vostok Games. In development at the studio is an MMO FPS called Servarium, which is intended to be a spiritual successor to the Stalker franchise. According to the game's official website, this has come about due to development of Stalker 2 being frozen since December, and the inability of Vostok Games to obtain the rights to the Stalker franchise. Cryptic Studios, who operate MMOs such as Champions Online and are developing a Neverwinter Nights MMO, announced on Wednesday that they've discovered a user database was hacked in December 2010. The user data hacked is comprised of account names, handles, and encrypted passwords. In response to this, Cryptic Studios has reset all user passwords and contacted all their users via email informing them of the intrusion. Nexon offers to buy EA. Japanese-Korean free-to-play MMO company Nexon has allegedly offered to buy EA, according to a Bloomberg report. Details are sparse, but shares in Nexon went up 9% the next day post-announcement. A Portal 2 in-game level editor to be released on May 8th for Windows and Mac. Valve has confirmed that they will be releasing a new in-game level editor for Portal 2. It will be released on May 8th and as a free DLC called the Perpetual Testing Initiative, and it will feature integration into the Steam Workshop. The official trailer for the DLC can be viewed online. Hybrid beta to launch by the end of the month. Hybrid, the Source Engine-powered third-person shooter by Fifth Cell, the creators of Scribblenauts, will launch their beta by the end of the month on the Xbox 360. Users who have signed up for the beta via the official website will start receiving codes over the next few weeks. And finally, a new Call of Duty game is to be announced on May 1st. This is most likely going to be a sequel to Black Ops. Activision will officially announce the next Call of Duty game on May 1st during an NBA game on TNT. The game will likely be called Call of Duty Black Ops 2, according to a picture of a pre-order card taken from a Target store. That is all for this week in Damage Meter. You guys can find out more great shows on kzomradio.com. Be sure to tune in next Saturday for another update. Have a great one.
Do you love KZOM Radio? Listen to more shows like The Survivalist, Know Your Legends, and Who'd Win in a Fight on kzomradio.com today.